Guys, today we are going to learn vlookup. V stands for vertical. So this is known as a vertical lookup. This function vlookup is very much used in Excel. So we'll begin with a brief of where and how we can use it. See, in front of you, I have taken a table in which column A consists of city and column B consists of pin codes. So basically, in simple language, if I tell you, if you write the name of a city, the computer will fetch output for you, and the output will be the pin code. So if you write the name of a city, that city pin code will be in the output. So first of all, before starting this, I'll show you how it comes. Like for example, so here you can see if I write here any city name like CBD and enter, so I'll get the pin code of it. Okay, but how do we do it? How we can apply this VLOOKUP? For this, I'll first remove this row and I'll go to formula tab here. If you go on the top, you can see a formula tab in which you can go to lookup and references. You can find VLOOKUP here, and this is how it works. Okay, so you'll get this 4 boxes in which first boxes say lookup value. So lookup value is basically where will be your input. So it could be any cell, it could be any cell. So you decide where you want to put your input, where you are going to type your input, and what will be your input? It will be your city name. So where you are going to type your city name. So suppose I am going to type my city name here in A12. Then you can come here and it is asking you about table array. So table array is basically your table. You don't need to select the headings. If you select also, it doesn't make any sense. If you want, you can select. If you don't, you can ignore it. Now, what is the column index number? Column index number always starts from left. It will start from left. So right now we are dealing with only 2 columns. So column A and column B. So I'll show you here how does we count column index. So basically city is column index number 1 and pin code is column index number 2. So what do we write here in column index? What do we write here in column index? Here we'll write number 2 because we want that to be in our output. So we'll write column index number 2, 1 and 2. And range lookup will write one logic that is false. And we'll say OK. Now it is showing us, I'll just remove this. Okay, so now it is showing us not applicable. So I have to give the city name, so it will give me output. So my city name, I can select anything, like for example, I'm writing Panvel. See, so once I enter the city name, it will fetch the pin code from this list and it will be giving you out the Panvel pin code. So the Panvel pin code is 737112. So you can see here. You can try changing this. You can change this to CBD and enter. So you'll get the CBD pin code. So this is how it changed and this is how you'll apply it. I just forgot to tell you one important thing. Before you start using VLOOKUP, always select the cell in which you want your output. I'll take one more example in which what we'll do is we'll pin code, then we'll write area code, for example, area code. So I'll take one more column in which I'll write the area code. So my area code, suppose here is 5786. So I'm taking it randomly. It is not. Just remove the decimals also. So everything should be unique. Okay, this time again, if I write the city name, the area code will be my output. I want the area code to come as the output. I'll write city name and this area code will be the output. So for this, what we will do, as I told you before, we'll select the cell which I want my output to be, where I want my output basically. Okay, so we'll select that cell in which I want my output. After selecting it, what I'll do is I'll go to formula tabs, and from here I'll go to lookup and lookup. Here it is asking me lookup value. So this time I'll give the same lookup value, which is this A12. Why I have given same? Just because I don't need to write my input every time if I'm changing. This time if I change my lookup value to some other cell, then again I have to write it. So twice I need to write it. So here in this case, what I'm doing, if I take this input as common, so I'll get this output, pin code and area code. Then table array. So table array is this. Then again the column index number. Now just tell me what will be the column index. So as we discussed before, this is 1, this one is 2nd, and this one is 3rd, right? So we want area code to be in our output. So what will be our column index? So this time our column index will be 3. So I'll write 3 as my column index. I'll write 3 as my column index. Again here I'll write false. And I'll say okay. So can you see CBD has an area code of 12. So the area code is 12 here. So this is how we are going to work on vlookup. A small brief about vlookup. Next video I'll explain you about the range lookup in details and on a larger data. This video I have taken only false in range lookup. In next we'll try with true as well. If you like my video, you can click subscribe and like button. Hi, this is Amir from Alpha Computer Education. We have commenced with online lectures for Python, C++, and MS Office 2019. Interested candidates can call us on 99300900317 or 809-715-9385. You can write us on alphacomp7@gmail.com. To know our reviews about our coaching classes, you can see the description below. I have added a link below where you can check our reviews and our address too. Thank you.